Have you ever wondered about the personal life of Moses, the great prophet and leader of the Israelites? Moses, a towering figure in biblical history, is renowned for leading the Israelites out of Egypt and receiving the Ten Commandments from God himself. His monumental feats and divine encounters have been the subject of countless discussions, sermons, and scholarly papers. Yet one aspect of his life that often gets overlooked is his marital life. Indeed, Moses' personal life, particularly his marriages, offer intriguing insights into his character and the society of his time. The Bible presents us with two women who had significant roles in Moses' life: his wives, Zipporah and the Kushite Woman. First, let's talk about Zipporah. She was the daughter of Jethro, a priest of Midian. Moses met her when he was fleeing from Egypt, and their encounter led to a marriage that would change Moses' life forever. Zipporah was not just a wife to Moses, she was also his companion during his time in Midian, the mother of his two sons, and a key figure in his spiritual journey. Her influence on Moses extended far beyond their familial ties, and her understanding of the covenant with God played a pivotal role in his divine mission. In contrast, the Cushite woman, Moses' second wife, is a more mysterious figure. The Bible only briefly mentions her in Numbers 12:1, and her identity and relationship with Moses have sparked much debate among biblical scholars and enthusiasts. Was she a second wife, or perhaps a woman Moses encountered during his leadership? Her origins and the nature of her relationship with Moses remain enigmatic, providing fertile ground for theological interpretation and discussion. Both Zipporah and the Kushite woman played important roles in Moses' life, and their narratives offer intriguing insights into Moses' personal life and the society of his time. As we delve deeper into their stories, we'll uncover the fascinating dynamics of Moses' marital life and its broader theological implications. Join us as we delve into the narratives of Zipporah and the Kushite woman, shedding light on their roles in Moses' life and the broader theological implications. Let's start with Zipporah, Moses' first wife and the daughter of Jethro, a priest of Midian. Zipporah's life is intertwined with Moses's in the book of Exodus. While Moses was fleeing Egypt, he found himself in Midian, where he encountered an act of injustice at a well. A group of shepherds was driving away Jethro's daughters, preventing them from watering their flock. Moses' sense of justice kicked in, and he intervened, ensuring the women could water their animals. This act of kindness was the first thread in the tapestry of Moses and Zipporah's relationship. It led to an introduction to Jethro, and subsequently his daughter Zipporah. Earning Jethro's trust, Moses married Zipporah and became a part of Jethro's household. Together they had two sons, Gershom and Eleazar, their names reflecting Moses' experiences during his time in Midian. But Zipporah was not just a wife and mother. Her influence on Moses extended beyond their familial bonds. She played a crucial role in Moses' spiritual journey and his eventual calling to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. In Exodus 4:24-26, we find an intriguing incident. As Moses was on his way to Egypt, God sought to kill him. Zipporah, realizing the danger, quickly circumcised their son Gershom and touched Moses' feet with the foreskin, preventing divine punishment. This act illuminates Zipporah's understanding of the covenant with God and her quick response to protect her family. Throughout Moses' arduous journey leading the Israelites, Zipporah's support and encouragement must have been invaluable. Her presence likely provided emotional and spiritual strength to Moses, reinforcing his commitment to his divine calling. Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, was more than just Moses' wife. She embodied understanding, courage, and unwavering support, qualities that significantly influenced Moses' life and mission. Zipporah's support and understanding of God's covenant played a crucial role in Moses' divine calling. In the next scene, we will discuss another intriguing figure in Moses' life, the Kushite woman, a subject of much theological debate and interpretation. Now, let's turn to the second woman in Moses' life, the Kushite woman, a figure shrouded in controversy and mystery. She is a unique and enigmatic character, briefly mentioned in the book of Numbers, chapter 12, verse 1. The limited biblical references to her have left room for a wide array of interpretations, from scholars and theologians alike. The origin of the Kushite woman is a matter of much debate. The term Cushite typically refers to individuals from the region of Cush, an ancient area located in the southern Nile Valley. Today, this region largely encompasses parts of modern-day Ethiopia and Sudan. But was she indeed from this region, or did the term Cushite hold a different meaning in the biblical context? These are questions that remain unanswered. Similarly, her relationship with Moses is not explicitly detailed in the Bible. Some interpretations suggest that she might have been Moses' second wife, while others argue that she was an Ethiopian woman Moses encountered during his leadership. The absence of clear, concrete information has led to a myriad of theories. One controversial theory posits that the Kushite woman and Zipporah are, in fact, the same person, presenting an argument based on the premise that Cushite might have been a term used to describe Zipporah's exceptional beauty. On the other hand, some scholars argue that Moses married the Kushite woman after Zipporah's death. This speculation is based on the timing of her mention in the Bible, which is after the narrative about Zipporah's significant actions. Regardless of her precise identity or relationship with Moses, the Kushite woman's presence in the biblical narrative is undeniable. Her mention in the Bible, although brief, has generated much intrigue and continues to spark theological debates. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the Kushite woman, her mention in the Bible continues to spark theological debates. Her enigmatic presence in the biblical narrative serves as a reminder of the depth and complexity of these ancient texts, inviting us to continuously explore and interpret their meanings. Both Zipporah and the Kushite woman held significant roles in Moses' life. Zipporah, as Moses' first wife, was a pillar of emotional and spiritual support for him. Her understanding of the covenant with God, as demonstrated by the incident in Exodus 4, was pivotal in Moses' survival and continuation of his divine mission. Zipporah's influence is not just limited to this singular moment. Her role as Moses' wife and the mother of his children provided him with a family, a source of strength and grounding amidst the trials and tribulations of his leadership. Her presence in his life, the stability and solace it likely offered, must have been crucial for Moses as he navigated the challenges of leading the Israelites to the Promised Land. On the other hand, the Kushite woman, whose presence in Moses' life is briefly mentioned in the Bible, is a figure shrouded in mystery. Her origin, identity, and the nature of her relationship with Moses are subjects of much debate. Despite the limited information about her, the mere mention of her in the biblical narrative suggests a role of significance. Some interpretations propose that she might have been a second wife to Moses. If this were the case, her influence on Moses' life would have been profound, shaping his experiences and perspectives. Her presence might have introduced a new dynamic into Moses' life, influencing his leadership in ways we may not fully comprehend due to the brevity of her mention in the scriptures. Alternatively, if she was an Ethiopian woman Moses encountered during his leadership, her influence could be seen in the broader sense of shaping Moses' interactions with foreign cultures and peoples. This could have had a significant impact on his leadership style and decisions. Regardless of the specifics, it is clear that both Zipporah and the Kushite woman, each in their unique ways, played important roles in Moses' life. They were not just figures in the background, but active participants influencing Moses' personal journey and leadership. Moses' wives, each in their own way, influenced his life and leadership. As we come to the end of this exploration, let's summarize our findings on Moses' marital life. We delved into the narratives surrounding Moses and his two wives, Zipporah and the Kushite woman, shedding light on their roles in Moses' life and the broader theological implications. Firstly, we looked at Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, a priest of Midian. She wasn't just the mother of Moses' two sons, but also a pivotal figure in his spiritual journey. From her courageous act of circumcising their son to save Moses from divine punishment, to her unwavering support during his arduous mission of leading the Israelites out of Egypt, Zipporah's role was instrumental. On the other hand, the Cushite woman, referred to in Numbers 12:1, remains an enigmatic figure. Her origins and the exact nature of her relationship with Moses are shrouded in mystery, sparking various interpretations among scholars. Whether she was a second wife or a significant encounter during his leadership, her existence in Moses' narrative leaves room for discussion and speculation. Their roles in Moses' life, though varied, highlight the human aspect of his journey. Moses, a monumental figure in the Bible, had personal relationships and experiences that shaped his life and leadership. The narratives of his marriages, while not the central focus of his story, provide a glimpse into his personal life and the cultural context of his time. Furthermore, these narratives hold broader theological implications. They shed light on the covenantal relationship, the notions of faith and obedience, and the complex dynamics of divine calling and human relationships. They also provoke thought on the societal norms and gender roles of that era, offering a richer understanding of the biblical narrative. Moses' marital life, though complex and enigmatic, provides us with a deeper understanding of this great prophet and his human experiences.